they are determined not to let a case go cold in Kalamazoo. It has been almost a year since the death of Shauna Redden.
Well, her body was found decomposing in her home after a neighbor tipped police off to the situation. And tonight, police are looking for new leads in this investigation.
Now, News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher is joining us live in studio. And Autumn, police say they're not going to stop until they find whomever is responsible.
Yes, absolutely, Andy, Jessica. Police say Shauna died after being shot in the head. But it wasn't until several days later her body was found during a welfare check. Shauna's neighbor noticed an off smell and called police. But the delay is why it's been hard for police to track down a suspect.
I can't begin to describe the pain, the anguish, the anxiety that I feel because this person that did this to my daughter is still out there.
Paula Redden has been searching for answers for nearly a year after her daughter Shauna was left for dead in a home on North Church Street.
She, like I said, wasn't exactly happy with the area, but I told her to make it your own. Make it your own. And one of my regrets. One of my regrets.
The 36-year-old had just moved into the upper level of this duplex and was getting her life back on track.
She was homeless for a minute, and when she finally found housing, which was difficult, this happened.
Detective Nicholas Anderson tells me they're searching for the suspect or suspects who shot her in the head.
This was right around the time, the 4th of July, and there's, in this area, unfortunately, lots of shots fired.
Paula tells me she spoke to Shauna daily and became concerned after not hearing from her daughter.
I knew something was terribly wrong, and my gut told me something was wrong.
Notifying police right away, an officer went over to conduct a welfare check but saw no need to go in.
We have to do our own investigation, independent, articulate some facts that establish the immediate need for us to go in and render aid or help.
Just a couple of days later, Jasmine Van Ostrin, who lived on the lower level of the duplex, encountered disturbing signs.
I knew it was something dead. I was hoping it wasn't her, but I never smelled that smell before.
At that point in time, we toned out a fire engine, went to the front window here and able to look inside and see that Shauna Redden, she had passed away.
Anderson says investigators have canvassed the neighborhood numerous times. What's been the most difficult part to move this investigation forward?
It's more likely than not someone around that saw someone coming or going, that knows if there may have been issues within the neighborhood.
While none of the tips have led them towards a suspect, investigators found bullet casings in the siding.
It appears though they were shot in the direction of the home.
Was someone shooting up and into the home and she was inside?
That's amongst the possibilities. That isn't something that we've been able to rule out.
In the meantime, Paula stares at this large poster of her daughter, an urn covered in roses in her memory, and holds a necklace with Shauna on it tight.
It just means so much to me. It's pretty much all I have. It's all I have.
We're not going to stop. The file stays at the top of the list.
Anderson tells me there was no forced entry into the home and they're still looking into the bullet casings found on the north and south side. I asked if Shauna was being threatened by anyone. He says not to his knowledge. If you know anything in regards to this case, make sure to contact police at this number right here or leave a tip through Silent Observer. Live in studio.